One of the elements that attracted us to northern Ghana was the need for more education. We saw that there was a rural adult literacy rate of only 22%. Against this backdrop, one of the key underlying factors is that many children don't have access to early education. This means that they don't have the key foundational skills in English, math, and other areas that they need to succeed in later grades.
The name Titagya, which means we have changed, came because we wanted to make a change in the educational system of this part of the country. When I started education, at 11 years old, I couldn't speak any English. I was 11 when I started, and in the primary school. It was very difficult for me to catch up with what I was being taught at school.
I have not been to school, and I'm not educated. Whenever I get a text message on my mobile phone, I do not understand it because I cannot read it. I do not want this kind of life for my children.
There is a saying in English that catch them young and they shall be yours forever. And we came out with the plan to bring out Titagya schools so that our little brothers and sisters will have access to early education so that they can be big people in future.
Our classrooms offer a semi-immersion language experience. At home, our students speak Dagbani, but in the classroom they speak English 60% of the time, and Dagbani 40% of the time. The English our children learn provides a key foundation for their success in a country where people speak more than 67 different languages.
English is used to teach in math, in all other subjects, so it is important, and it's also served as our official language in the country.
The children in our school spend the bulk of their time involved in different kinds of highly participatory games. They engage in small group activities, listening to different kinds of stories a lot of the time. Collectively, these different activities build their vocabulary, strengthen their social skills, and just make them much stronger students for when they enter primary school.
We have absenteeism as low as 3 to 5%, but in that of the public school we have 20 to 25%, and our success can be attributed to the sort of learning environment they have. In some of the public schools, people when they misbehave are being caned and or sometimes punished, and here we use a different approach. We try to interact with them so that they feel comfortable.
For the several months that Rahina has attended Titagya, she is able to say and do more things than her elder brother, who is attending the other school. I have seen that they have learned some math and English skills, which is really very important in every child's education. Whenever the children are home from school, they are very eager to go back to school the next day. They learn very good manners there. When they come home from school, they go around the house and greet everyone and try to say things that they have learned in school.
There are three main aspects of our program. The first is that we operate a preschool for 50 children, and we're planning to develop a kindergarten that combines with that preschool to give children that solid early educational foundation. The second component of our program is offering scholarships to 20% of our students. The average income in northern Ghana is less than $1 per day, and in our community, Dalon, which is a community largely of farmers, the average income is about at that level.
I will be able to invest the money that I save through the scholarship into my farm, so that I will be able to take care of my children in the other schools, and also Rahina's younger siblings, who are yet to go to school.
We're also partnering with the government to ensure that children at all levels of the education system in northern Ghana are able to experience interactive education as opposed to education that's heavily reliant on rote memorization.
The government schools are not doing as much as they could to function effectively, but this school is owned by the people and the community.
So now that this thing has come, I could tell you people are coming from far, from the not even Dalon community. Outside Dalon, they are coming with their children here. They have seen the changes of their children in the school.
Well, now I'm in Titagya school. and I'm a teacher. So now I've seen that my life has changed a lot. My parents and my brothers and my child will not have any problems. I can able to pay my brother's school fees and my mother, how to clothe my mother, feed her or my brothers.
Various studies have shown that early education, if the quality of it is high enough, can lead to $17 of benefits from just $1 invested. There are several main ways that you can become involved. The first way is to make a financial contribution. Some of our needs at the moment include expanding our preschool so that we can accommodate 30 more students and meet the demand in Dalon for preschool education. We're also looking for funds to build a kindergarten on the premises of the preschool. Next, once we have the preschool and kindergarten together, we'll be looking to expand this model to other parts of northern Ghana, and we'll need your help in reaching that point. We also need used laptops. We're building a computer lab on the premises of our preschool that will enable our children to play interactive educational games that will reinforce what they're learning in the classroom. We're also looking to partner with people here in the US who have expertise in early education, accounting, design, and other realms that are pertinent to the operations of a nonprofit.
All parents want to have their children in the school, which is not possible as of now because we are still lacking structures. But we hope to satisfy everybody in the community with our aim of creating early educational opportunity, and not only in Dalon but in the whole of northern Ghana.
I think Titagya is the first school that will start building Dalon level children.
Zukurugu called me out of the room and said, "I will write your name and I will write my name." And then he told me he wants to attend school and go to a higher level. Ibrahim told me that he wants to be a doctor. Whenever I ask Rahina what she wants to be in the future, she always says, a nurse.
We hope to see former Titagya students run the gamut of professions to be leaders in a variety of fields and just overall be strong global citizens who are living fulfilled and engaging lives.
The future of the world arises from childhood to adulthood. Everything you are going to do starts in infancy and rises higher.